Namaste to everyone. Welcome back to another session of Science at Your Tips. Today we'll discuss the objective question answers of our lesson Electric Charges at Rest. It's a very interesting lesson you have already seen. In this lesson, we have learned what are the different types of charges, how we can charge an object, and we have also seen about earthing, lightning conductor, and what are the precautions we have to take at the time of lightning. Okay, so let us go to the objective question answer. So here we have some fill in the blanks. First question, there are dash types of charges in nature. You know that there are two types of charges in nature and they are positive and negative charges. Then second one, dash charges repel each other and unlike charges dash each other. Which charges will repel each other? Like charges will repel each other and unlike charges will attract each other. The materials that normally do not get dash on rubbing and allow electric current to flow through them with ease are known as conductors. These materials which are not getting dash on rubbing, charged on rubbing, and they will allow the electric current to flow through them with ease. They are known as conductors. Then fourth one, lightning and dash occur together. You know children, in the lesson we have seen lightning and thunder occur together. Then fifth one, the scientist who proved that lightning is electrical in nature was dash. We have already seen in the lesson. Who is that scientist? Yes, it is Benjamin Franklin. He is the scientist who proved that lightning is electrical in nature. Then coming to true or false questions. We have to identify the statement whether it is true or false. We write T for true and F for false. First one, the charges acquired by a glass rod and the silk cloth with which it is rubbed are equal and of the same sign. Glass rod and silk cloth, when rubbed with each other, glass rod will get the positive charge, silk cloth will get the negative charge. We have seen that charges are produced in pairs. So glass rod positive, silk cloth negative. They are saying that same sign. Equal, okay, but same sign is wrong, no? So that's why we can write this as false. During charging by conduction, the charged object shares its charge with the uncharged object. We have seen that charging is of three types. Charging by rubbing, that is by friction, charging by contact, that is conduction, and the third one charging by induction. So we have seen that in the conduction process, whenever we are taking the charged object and putting it near to the uncharged object, charge is shared. So we can write this as true. Third one, the uncharged body loses its charge when we touch with our hand. We have observed this one when we are doing the charging in by induction method. We have done like when we touch that, what happens? It will lose its charge when we are touching with the hand. So it is true. Fourth one, lightning is a natural electrical discharge phenomenon. Yes, lightning is a natural electrical discharge. True. We do not need any special device to protect tall buildings from lightning. We have seen that lightning conductor is a device which is used to protect the tall buildings from lightning. So they are saying that we do not need, so that's why this statement is false. Then coming to take the correct options. First one, a charged plastic comb B is brought near another similarly charged and suspended plastic comb A, then comb A would. If both are having same charges, what happens? They remain unaffected? No. Move towards comb B? No. Move away from comb B? Yes, because both are having similar charge. And fourth option is given, start oscillating. Here in these all we can select the option move away from comb B. Okay, then second question. A student is provided with four objects: a plastic comb, a copper rod, a rubber balloon, a woolen cloth, The object that cannot be easily charged by rubbing is the object labeled as. If you observe children, in these four objects, we have a metallic object and the remaining are non-metallic. We know already that metallic objects will allow the electricity to pass through them with ease. In the previous questions we have seen in fill in the blanks. So we are going to select the metallic object which cannot be charged by rubbing. So we can select this option B. Remaining A, B, D options, they are non-metallic objects. As they are non-metallic, they are insulators, you can say, and they can be charged easily by rubbing. Coming to third one, two charged objects are brought close to each other. The two objects would. Charged objects they are saying. They did not say both are having opposite charge or similar charge. So, always repel each other, wrong. Always attract each other, that also wrong. Either attract or repel each other, that is correct. If they are similar charges, they repel each other. If they are unlike charges, they will attract each other. So that is why third option will be correct. Neither attract nor repel each other, that is wrong. So third option we can select here, either attract or repel each other. Coming to fourth one, during charging by induction, it is the charged object as well as the earth that share their charges with the object to be charged. That is wrong. We have observed in the induction, only the charged object that shares its charges with the object to be charged. This is also wrong. Only the earth that shares its charges with the object to be charged. This is the correct statement. The fourth one is given the uncharged object that is able to produce charges on itself. No, it is wrong. So, third option we can select only the earth that shares its charges with the object to be charged. Fifth one, during charging by conduction and by induction, the charge on the charging object. What happens by conduction? What happens? As sharing is there, here the charge will decrease. In induction process, charge will remain unchanged. So that is why we can select the second option. It is not decreases in both the cases, remains unchanged in both the cases. The two statements anyway, it is wrong, you can understand. Then third statement, if you observe, they have given decreases in second case but remains unchanged in the first case, that also wrong. So second statement we are going to select here, decreases in the first case, that is conduction, and remains unchanged in the second case, that is by induction. Sixth one, during lightning we can have an electric discharge only between two opposite charged clouds? No. Only between charged cloud and the ground? No. Either between two oppositely charged clouds or between a charged cloud and the ground. This is correct. Neither between two opposite charged clouds nor between a charged cloud and the ground. That is wrong. So we can select this third option. Now, here we have a small crossword. Here some hints are given. Totally 8 are there. In that, across 4 and down 4. So by seeing that hint, we should be able to fill that crossword. They are already given like some of the hints, some of the alphabets they have given. Based on that, we are going to fill. The first one, charging by rubbing. So first type of charging, we have three types of charging you know already. Charging by friction, charging by contact or conduction, charging by induction. So charging by rubbing, we can call it as friction. So here already they have given the second letter R and fourth letter C and last letter N. So if you fill these words, it becomes friction. Then second one, a natural electric discharge phenomenon. Here, natural electric discharge phenomenon, which is also called as, yes, lightning. Already N is the letter given there. So based on that, we can fill it. Third one, a positive charge get attracted by a dash charge. Positive charge always attracts the negative charge. Here already they have given this letter I. Alphabet I is given there in third one if you observe. So we can write based on that negative charge. Then fourth one, loud sound. In our lesson where we got sound? Yes, we got that sound there in thunder. Whenever lightning is produced, along with that thunder is also produced there. So which is called as loud sound. Here already N alphabet given. So based on that we'll fill it thunder. Then down. Fifth one. Transfer of charge from one object to another. Transfer of charge from one object to another can be called as charging. Then sixth one, charging an object without touching it. Without touching it. Already we have seen that friction and also contact, that is conduction. In both the cases we are touching the object to charge it. But in induction process we do not touch it and we are going to charge that object. Charging by making contact. Already the alphabets are given O, N, I, N. So based on that we can write this conduction. Eighth one, transfer of charge to earth. Already N and G, clue is there here. So based on that we can write earthing. Okay. Here we end this session. In the next session we go for short question answers.